So before we get started, this is our trial version of being out on YouTube Live for the council meeting. And I just want to reiterate, this is the first time, so if the sound isn't quite right, or the video isn't quite right, you know, we're trying. You'll find out that our meetings are a little bit unorthodox at times, and we do strive to do our best at serving the community in every effort we make. All we do is we try to follow the laws and regulations set forth, but we are all human beings. We make mistakes. We aren't perfect, and we never claim to be. So, reviewing the videos over and over to find a, aha, we caught you on a word thing, well, we are human beings, and we do make mistakes. So that's really not a good thing. We're doing this to have transparency so you guys can join us in the shaping of the city. So sit back, relax, enjoy the meeting, and we do like to have some fun on occasion. So, see what happens here. So, hope you enjoy it. All right, can I get a call to order and roll call, please?
Elliott.
Here.
Gates. Here. Senius.
That's me.
Harmander.
Here.
Hop. Here. Stark. Here.
All rise and say the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Can I get a motion to approve the agenda as written?
Motion. Second.
Motion by Tammy, second by Bethany. All those in favor?
Aye.
Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda as written?
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Bethany, seconded by, I'm sorry, Riley, seconded by Zach. Anybody got any questions, comments?
On the YouTube channel I'm on the YouTube channel and I can't see it.
Can you hear anything? Oh.
That's okay. Change channel. Clicker's busted.
Anybody got questions? You will keep right on the roll. If not, all those in favor?
Aye.
Now it's time to receive and file communication petitions for remonstrances. We got one from the library board in the file. You got anything else? Perfect. Moving on to committee reports.
The rental code committee met last night. We made some good headway just doing our first overview of a draft rental code. We will meet again the second Wednesday in October, October 11th at 6 p.m. here at City Hall.
Well, and just prior to this, we did have a just a work session with the city in regards to some properties out at the Anderson Street estates, and we are hopefully giving them a path forward to get going. Anything else? None? All right. Moving right on to item 7, citizens input. Council won't take any action on public comments this meeting, may do so at a future meeting, and please limit your presentation to 3 minutes or until my little pig timer runs out, whichever one comes first. Anybody wish to speak? Right there, introduce who you are, where you live, and start the timer.
Okay. My name is Chad Kristoff, and my wife Christy and I live on 55th Street Drive. We own and manage Welcome Home Properties here in Vinton. I was selected along with 2 others by a group of landlords in Vinton to sit on the committee working through the proposed draft of Vinton's Rental Code, Chapter 148. We gathered again last night, as Bethany had mentioned, and as it turns out, there's been a lot that has happened since this committee last met in August, specifically in the Iowa court system, which is what brings me here tonight. You may not be aware of the recent decision in Iowa's 3rd District near Sioux City, so I would like to bring you up to speed. In February 2021, Orange City, Iowa passed their rental code. In May, of 2021, a group of area landlords and tenants sued the city and their inspectors, specifically citing the invasive nature of the inspections and ignoring surge protections. It was in court for over 2 years. On August 31st, 2023, just 2 weeks ago, Judge Jeffrey A. Neary ruled against Orange City and its inspector and struck down the ordinance. He cited it has multiple violations of Iowa's Article 1, Section 8, and likewise the United States Fourth Amendment. Judge Neary specifically called out the use of administrative search warrants. Quote, "The ordinance does not set forth any requirements, details, standard, or level of proof, nor process or procedure for obtaining the administrative search warrant." End quote. The judge went so far as to permanently enjoin them from seeking such warrants to conduct their inspections. In light of this ruling, I think it is an opportunity to reevaluate what Vinton and its city council are proposing in its Chapter 148 rental code. I would like to see this added to the next meeting's agenda so we as a committee can proceed intelligibly.
Super. Thanks, John.
Thanks, Chad.
Thank you.
Anybody else? Anybody out there?
If anybody on Zoom wishes to address the council, please use the raise hand button at the bottom of your screen. I am not seeing any.
Seeing none, moving on. Time for old business. I need a motion for third consideration adoption of ordinance 1088 and ordinance amending provisions pertaining to floodplain management.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Bethany.
This is for our new floodplain ordinance. Needs to be, well, hopefully if it's passed by council, then we can get it to the Iowa DNR and people can still continue to have purchase flood insurance within the city limits.
Okay, anybody got any questions? Roll call?
Parmenter,
Yes.
Vesenius, Elwick,
Yes.
Gates,
Yep.
Fluha,
Yes.
Stark.
Yes. I need to adopt.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Wow.
That was just right.
He's so
Am I actually physically bleeding anywhere? It's like right in my back, so I can't reach it, so. I haven't second yet.
I second that.
Got a motion by Bethany, second by Riley to adopt. Any questions? Roll call, please.
Stark,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Gates.
Yep.
Elwick,
Yes.
Vesenius,
Yes, only I'm mortified.
Fluha.
Yes.
Were you not here the last time we adopted?
This is like the third time we've done this.
It's so strange now.
I've been here for the last 2
Right, so you missed it. You kind of messed it up.
you guys are in cahoots.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
see.
else was in cahoots and I just joined on.
Gang up against Andrew.
Oh, no, it was out of the blue, way out of the left part, you know, wow, it was just there. And we all paused, cried a little bit. And
Yeah.
all right,
The torch has passed evidently again.
moving on. Item B, the 512 West 6th Street auction. Looks like could be your lucky day, Dakota. So, we are gonna sell that property. No minimum bid, no nothing. Any questions? Open the auction. What you got, kid?
$1. You can hold on to that while we work the rest of the details out.
Got a bid for $1. Nobody else? All right. Mr. Sellers is won the bid at $1. So. Moving on, now it's time for public hearing on disposal of real estate owned by the city of Vinton, 512 West 6th Street. We'll open that public hearing. Anybody wish to speak on it?
I would. So I will be bringing the. I will be bringing it to the table to vacate that alley to try to merge those two lots together so I can do what I originally wanted to. So obviously, with the dollar amount being a lot less than the original initial bid. If it takes a little bit longer, it's not going to be the end of the world. So
Shouldn't take much
But-
longer now.
I'd like to work through the details to get those done and get something moving on that property. So,
I'm sure it won't be hard to get the property owners, the budding property owner signatures.
nope.
So, perfect.
You guys take cash for that?
Small unmarked bills.
Okay. I only have a $2 bill, so hopefully you can break that.
Oh, sorry, that's just a donation to the rec department or something. All right, moving on. Oh, I'm gonna close that public hearing. Anything else? All right, now I need a motion or resolution directing disposal of interest in real property following a public hearing.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Bethany, second by Zach. Anybody got any questions? Roll call.
Stark.
Yep.
Hasenius. Elwick.
Yes.
Gates.
Yep.
Carpenter.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
All right. Moving on to new business. I need a motion first consideration ordinance 1089, ordinance amending provisions pertaining to fiscal management.
Motion.
Second motion by Andrews, second
I'll
by
take the second.
Riley. What you got here, Melissa?
This item and ordinance 1090, the next one on the agenda, are because of changes made at the legislature that went into effect July 1st. So Iowa codification put together all of the changes that would impact us, put them into the draft ordinances in front of you. 1089 is merely updating deadlines and everything that will change with our budget process for this upcoming year. While it's on paper, Chris and I will be going to budget workshop sessions with the league to figure out more details, but this is just updating timelines and dates and things like that.
That November 2nd was wrong?
This falls, yes.
Any questions? Roll call.
Hasenius. Carpenter.
Yes.
Stark.
Yep.
Gates.
Yes.
Elwick.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
All right. Item B, now I need a motion for first consideration of ordinance 1090, an ordinance amending provisions pertaining to liquor license and cigarette and tobacco permits.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Bethany, second by Riley.
The primary change on this one is with the reorganization that the governor is moving forward with. It's moving from like Department of maybe Management to Department of Revenue. So simply department changes is, that's what it is. They're highlighted in red too in that, in your draft.
Any questions? Roll call.
Stark.
Yes.
Hasenius. Elwick.
Yes.
Gates.
Yep.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
Sliding into item C, I need a motion for first consideration of ordinance 1091, ordinance adding subsection regarding stop signs and no parking signs.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Bethany, second by Andrew.
Sorry.
I thought the procedure was collapsing.
Any questions on that? This is all out of the Anderson Creek, right?
Yep.
All right, roll call, please.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
Stark.
Yes.
Elwick.
Yes.
Gates.
Yes.
Hasenius.
Yep.
Moving on to item D, I need a motion approval of partial pay estimate number 1 for East Water Tower painting for J.R. Stelzer.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Tammy, second by Zach. Any questions on that? How they going, Nate?
Right along, weather's been pretty warm, so
Yeah, it
you're
is.
section on schedule, making good progress.
I hear them sandblasting up there.
Yeah, noisy.
Kind of annoying, actually.
It'll be over soon enough.
Come home from work and I hear that.
Oh, man.
It's a little distant. It's a little distant.
No, it's all weekend, it's all, yeah.
All right. Roll call, please.
Gates.
Yes.
Elwick.
Yes.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
Stark.
Yes.
Hasenius.
Yeah.
All right, Moving on to item D, nominate motion approval of partial pay estimate number 2 for West First Street reconstruction for Rocky Construction.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Zach, second by Bethany. I start pouring in, I didn't make it out there.
Technically, yes. They got 13 yards now. They didn't have the right steel for the machine that they're using.
Good old
This pay
Rick.
estimate, they were on schedule as of the end of this pay estimate, which is approximately about 3 weeks ago. Currently, they are not on schedule. We're working with Rocky to find out what they can do to motivate their subcontractor. So ultimately, it's the paving is behind right now. They're a full week, I would argue, closer to 2 weeks behind where they should be right now to complete the project on time. As you know, they're moving right along with removals, getting rock down. Paving is very much behind schedule, and they intend to only pave half width at a time, which is going to essentially double how long it's going to take. So I've asked for a written plan. I've never seen it yet, but we're working on that.
So like we discussed, is it possible for them to do the whole stretch in one half and they leave skips in the driveways?
We may have to explore that.
In my mind, it makes a better road anyhow.
If you were tempted to stop, yes, ideally that would be better, but if we still have to gap the driveways, we're still going to have stops, so it's just a matter of how much they can put down at the time. The county has been gracious enough to let them do the north half of stages 1 and 2, which would be the west end, and pave through both of their driveways because they have the gate on the R. But that causes a restriction at Q Avenue, and they're worried about if there's any delivery trucks, garbage trucks, being able to make that turn. So they opted not to go through phase 1 and 2 on the north side. But apparently they won't have the right steel on site until Monday, and so they won't be paving. The schedule is now to pave on Tuesday. I'm frustrated.
I love Mark.
So that is where that project stands right now, but no reason not to approve this pay estimate in front of you today.
As long as they keep making headway, that's the important thing.
Yep.
All right, roll call please.
Flip hop,
Here, well, yes.
Asenius, Gates,
Yes.
Elwich,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Stark.
Yes.
I was gonna say here.
Oh, gotcha.
I was thinking.
All right. Now I need motion approval of a bid for West 4th Street Extension Project.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Tammy, second by Bethany. It's the Central States, they're gonna be over here in favor, hey, they can slide right down. I still swear they were in cahoots with Rachi, that's why I can't believe it's Brutelli, but.
I wouldn't be surprised to see some CSC trucks in town before that project's done, but we'll see. We did get 2 proposals, one from Central States, one from Rachi. As you can see, Central States is significantly lower, or noticeably lower, I should say. What this would be is to core out the road, and this was at the request of the street department. They don't really have the right equipment to do the core out and get everything prepped. They only have single axle trucks, so take a long time to haul that rock. So we got the bids for under $30,000 to get that 120 feet of street in. I don't think you're gonna get a better deal than that necessarily, but what this does not include seal coat. There will be a little additional rock in the city we put down to fine grade it and then get seal coat down.
Also notice it didn't include backfilling the curbs.
That, Scott said that they can handle that as well, and that would allow the contractor to get in and get out quick and dirty.
Okay, I'm fine with that, I just thought it was odd.
Yes.
So. Well done. We still be done,
Yes.
and done correctly.
And I've been in touch with Matt Wilden, so he's aware of where things are. He's anxious to get this approved tonight, hopefully.
Is he gonna go out and give him where his driveway's gonna go so he can tell them where to drop the curves so they don't have to come in and grind it.
That was my understanding, and he already had that identified, or he was going to market, so. If this is approved, I'll make sure Eric has his number so you can get in touch with him, make sure that's coordinated.
So they're gonna go check the grades when before they pour, or are they gonna do it by hand, or, do you know?
I guess we haven't gotten into that. We weren't necessarily gonna survey or stake anything for them, but I did explicitly tell them that we're gonna wanna come out of the existing grade, which is about 1%, and we're gonna end up being about 3%, so we're gonna wanna transition that over
Yeah, I saw that.
a few feet, so.
I wanna make sure that that's what they do. Okay. Anybody got any questions?
Oh, I would like one clarification if you wanna do the geogrid underneath it or not. I think for the price we do, I'm getting a nod from the mayor.
I believe in my memo, I recommended the geogrid.
And I thought you did too, didn't you?
I recommended it, but I just wanted, because it was a optional item, I just wanna make sure if that's included or not.
Make it
If anybody has any
work.
questions on what that is and what it does, I can give a quick version.
Stuff that didn't work on 13th Street.
I did not.
Right.
And I told you why. It's the only one I've ever seen where they put a whole block in a morning. So.
Didn't think I'd bring that up, did you?
Okay. Any questions? Roll call.
Fluhop,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Gates.
Yes.
Messinius, Stark.
Yes.
Item G. Motion approval acceptance of B Avenue Sanitary Sewer Extension Project.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Bethany, second by Andrew.
Took a few months to get the manual pulled, but we finally got that pulled this week, so
Good.
we're ready to recommend.
How's your brother holding up out there, Dakota? Is everything all kosher still?
Yeah, there was somebody out there the other day though, and he was having a stress attack, and somebody else was backed up, but they weren't out there for that. So,
Probably pulling the mandrel, I suppose.
yeah, something like that.
Alrighty. Any questions? This will start the 30-day clock when we get paid. Yep. Roll call, please.
Stark,
Yes.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Fluhop,
Yes.
Gates.
Yep.
Messinius.
Yep.
Elwick.
Yes.
Alright. Now I need a motion to approval of pay estimate number 2 final retained for B Avenue Sanitary Sewer Extension Project.
Second.
Motion by Bethany, second by Zach. Same thing. 30-day clock starts. Any got any questions? Then we came in under budget.
Yes.
Hallelujah. Roll call.
Elwick,
Yes.
Stark,
Yes.
Gates.
Yep.
Fluhop,
Yes.
Messinius,
Yeah.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Alright, moving on to item I. Now we need an approval of purchase of 2 Chevy Tahoes from Carl Chevrolet for the police department.
Motion. Second.
Motion by Bethany, second by Riley. So why are they white?
We gotta take what's available. I'd rather had the gray, but if we don't jump on these, we don't know if we're gonna get another chance to get a vehicle. There's been departments that have been cut off the process. It's just they're not available. And like I said, this has been over a 2-year project.
So how are we gonna get them to match the rest of them? We'll have them wrapped?
No, I think it's a good time to change the graphics up a little bit. We've been working with TARPs, and we'll get the rest of the fleet changed over. Plan is not to get rid of anything at this moment, because we have one that goes down. We're not gonna get another one. That's where we're at.
Okay then.
I explained where the money's gonna come from, so it should not impact our current budget. One of them will come out of the CARES Act funding, and the other one is out of current budget.
Any questions? Roll call.
Parmenter,
Yes.
Stark,
Yes.
Elwick,
Yes.
Gates.
Yes.
Messinius,
Yep.
Fluhop.
Yes.
Alright. Now moving on to item K, now I need motion approval of disbursement request from Vinton Community Foundation. Oh, whoops, sorry, approval of quote for City Hall exterior painting project. Crossing things out too fast.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Bethany. So Melissa went out, did her diligence, got 3 different quotes, and actually pretty close for 3 different quotes. So,
Thinking gray, shade gray.
Well, you got a new cop car's coming, so.
better do
Maybe
something
like
that
a
matches the
stripe.
graphics. Maybe we do it all inside, you know. When are they gonna get started, any idea?
They can fit us in yet this year, so, I mean, if I am able to call someone tomorrow and say go, I imagine they'll be here. as soon as possible.
Okay. And you got 8 gallons of free paint.
That's right.
What
Would've
any
taken more,
questions?
but,
What's that?
said I would've taken more, but better than nothing.
Roll call, please.
Stark.
Yep.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Vestinius. Gates.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
Elwick.
Yes.
All right. Now I need a motion approval of disbursement request from the Vinton Community Foundation. Motion by Bethany, second by Tammy.
This is just their annual disbursement, and I believe we're all on the same page now on when our actual fiscal year is.
So did they get a copy of the changes made at the state level that
Yes, they did back in
negatively affected
February.
them?
And I did go down and explain it to them on exactly what happened and how everything works, because there's a new individual now handling the foundation.
So that being said, they lost out on the grant funds for last year, right?
No, I believe they received some. No? They received it.
They've gotten their fund every year.
She said she didn't. I'll check into it.
Yeah, let's find that out.
Yeah.
We got different information,
Lots different.
so.
Well, she received the funds.
I just, yeah, she'll follow.
Yep.
She'll get back with you. Okay, any questions? It's a great thing, they do a lot of good work. Help a lot of people. Roll call?
Vestinius. Gates.
Yes.
Stark.
Yes.
Parmenter.
Yes.
Elwick.
Yes.
Fluhop.
Yes.
All right, now I need motion for approval of the sidewalk reimbursement for 407 West Sixth Street.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Andrew, second by Zach. Anybody got any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Now I get a motion appointment of Tanner Davis to Vinton Parks and Recreation Board for a term ending June 2026.
My motion.
Motion by Tammy, seconded by Riley. Anybody got any questions? All those in favor?
Aye.
Now I need motion approval of special events application for Tim Peterson Memorial Ride.
Motion.
Second.
Motion by Riley, second by Zach.
No issues, right, chief?
No issues?
All right, all those in favor?
Aye.
All right, now is our fun time. Let's set a date for a time for trick or treating.
That Tuesday this week?
Weird, I'm gonna think about like on Halloween.
Is there gonna be a 2-hour event?
2-hour event beginning at, what did we start last time, Chief? 5 or did we switch it to 5:30?
5.
We went to 3 hours
I
last.
thought we went
Yeah, we
five.
did. We went.
5.
5 to 8.
5 to 8.
5 to 8?
That's risky.
You bet we're risque. All right, so trick or treating will be so thing at October 31st, Tuesday, 5 to 8 p.m.
Better buy adequate candy. Come on down to Scenic Drive.
Stop on over, we have adult trick or treating.
I'm honestly surprised. Usually by this time of year, we've had several organizations calling and asking, so. Wondered what
They
time
do
it was.
ask.
We're on to reports already. Mr. Warren?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Council. Next week, well, before I get into next week, I was approached by the electric, by VMU about, the sewer on Second Street. There was, I believe in the flood of '08, there was a brick sewer there, had a huge hole in it.
Yep.
Well, the hole is beginning to reemerge once again.
Over that way?
Yes.
Yep.
And so that's gonna need to be lined, and so Craig and Kevin at VMU are working on a price. The reason VMU's involved is they wanna protect their critical infrastructure, and we may partner up together on getting that sanitary sewer fixed. Just for a 2-block stretch, it would be from, just that 2-block stretch down to Third, along Third to First, no, it's First to Third on that, and try to get that hole all fixed up finally, so. Just want council to be aware of that. Hopefully everyone's okay with us getting that sanitary sewer fixed.
Yes, please.
So, okay. Tomorrow I will be at the Northeast City Managers Meeting in Mount Vernon. Tomorrow with my other fellow city managers, just over in an hour. So I'll be attending that. And then next week, myself, council member Fluhop will be at the Iowa League of Cities annual conference on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday in wonderful, beautiful downtown Cedar Rapids.
Such an exotic destination.
I know, I can't wait. They're doing a afternoon walk around downtown Cedar Rapids too. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah, go look at all the construction.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah, she's gonna get her SEMO award as well.
You know what award?
Certified elected municipal official, because I completed all of the trainings that the Iowa League of Cities has to offer.
Nice.
So I get a certificate.
Congratulations.
I'm one of 5 people this year.
Yeah.
Bud did that years ago.
Old age, leaving you behind.
That is all I have.
Matt, anything?
Nope, not much. Just been swinging stuff with fall. We're starting flag football started today, so busy with that. I will be out of the office Monday, Tuesday, and half Wednesday for our fall conference in beautiful Cedar Falls.
Ooh.
So yeah. So, and then next month I'm going to Dallas for a national conference.
When's your pickleball guy fixing the court?
He's out there today.
Oh, he was.
He was.
You were gonna call us.
I had a little bit of satisfaction watching him on his hands and knees go through there. Sorry, I shouldn't say that out loud. It was kind of nice.
Nothing to worry, it's only on TV now.
Well, it's not working.
Oh, never mind. We'll get that figured. Chief, what do you got?
Going through personnel stuff, so we had one officer that stepped down to part-time. Thought the party bus thing was a better gig, so he stepped down full-time to part-time. Luckily we have it that we had a reserve that is in the academy right now, and that will fill that position. So he'll be finished with academy just before Christmas. So I believe December 15th, somewhere in there. So a little bit of a turnover, but we're progressing right along. I think we're doing better than most departments. So it's unfortunate, but that's the nature of the beast right now.
There you go.
But I think everybody knows who Chris Stevenson is. So that's our newest full-time officer. So I don't think he's going anywhere. So.
Good deal. Anything else?
That should be it.
Vanessa?
I would remind everybody the deadline for election paperwork is next Thursday, the 21st at 5 p.m. Papers need to be filed with me, not at the county auditor's office. Because of that, I'm not going to the league conference. I am gonna go to a Department of Management workshop at the end of September, in Kelmer, my hometown, go to my grandma's for lunch. on TIF and, urban renewal districts, so.
Exciting stuff, isn't it?
Trying to educate myself some more. And then Tammy is gonna be going to South Dakota for a software conference, the first part of October.
Ross.
Office Tammy.
Oh, what the hell we sending her?
It's a users conference, it's 3 days, it's free to attend. So just talk to people that are using our software and gain some insight from them and sessions and some things like that. So.
Anything else? Any questions for anybody? Yep, not only the elections, boards and commissions, if you can find anybody, we still have vacancies. If that thing was working, I would do a little more, so you probably hear my same spiel next time when that thing actually works. Last Friday? Is that when we met?
It's fast, right?
Yes, last Friday. Last Friday, I had a little group session with all the department heads, Melissa and Kelly and Chris. We just kind of talked through things about how the future looks, and I thought it was a fairly productive meeting. And, had some visions sharing, so, yeah, see what happens. That's all I got. And we got anything else? How about some good welfare?
Homecoming week, next week.
Oh, yes, great.
And
They already applied for the parade, permitted everything, so. Oh, yeah, my kid.
Dakota said we're gonna get some new, buildings over there and get some taxes up. Hopefully. Good deal.
Well, it doesn't take 2 years, but.
We'll see if we stretch her out to 3. Yeah, that's all I got.
My oldest turned 27 yesterday.
That's a big deal.
Aw.
Wow.
Congratulations.
Grandpa.
No babies coming, okay?
I went trap shooting this afternoon. Our team got 3rd.
Wow.
Yeah,
How many teams were there?
10.
The geriatric.
I hit more than 50% of them, so I was happy. I started out hot. I went like 7 out of 8 the first station. No, 9 out of 10 on the first station.
I had to put you on our reserve program.
All right.
I
One
need
You
station.
can come up and shoot a coon in my backyard.
Well, I'll do that anytime.
Do that.
I got lasers on my Kimber, so I should be able to sit away from them. Good enough. We need a motion for adjournment.
Motion.
Motion by Ron, second by Bethany. All those in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.
You have that purchase agreement?